I am muted.
Okay, I thought it was a me problem.
Oops. Look, okay, this is the first time I have actually running the show solo, so please forgive me as I'm trying to figure this all out. But hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Reign of Vecna. Let's try this again. I am Riku, your dungeon master / mind of Vecna for tonight. For tonight's episode, yeah, tonight should be a good episode. The folks have just escaped Helm's hold, and now where next? Well, technically only one person knows, but we'll see where they end up next. Yes, you should know this.
I know things.
Yes. So before we get going, we're gonna go ahead and reintroduce you to our players tonight. Getting started with Nick.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nick. I will be I'm not used to that yet. My name is Nick. I'll be playing Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcery sorcerer. Wait, was there a question, or are we not questioning this today?
I don't think we're going to question tonight. I think we're just going to hop right into things. If you have anything you wanted to say about how you're feeling tonight or whatever.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. The last episode was something else. So.
Oh, for sure. All right. And next up, we have Natty.
I'm Cage Natty. I'll guest appearing as Lord Maximus, and so far all you've seen and know about him is that he was very insistent on getting the fuck out of where he was.
Yep. Sounds about right. All right. Next up, we have Kel.
Hey y'all, I'm Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, playing Meek, our reborn Goliath, or Redemption Paladin. And yeah, I wasn't here last time, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. And last up for now, at least, is Goose.
Sorry, I was late.
Oh, no worries.
Did we have a question?
No question.
Okay, so hey everybody, I'm Goose. I will be playing Tate, the rogue that uses magic.
Pretty much. Pretty much. All right. Slayer, who plays Ednus, will be joining us here in a little bit. Unfortunately, Damon is not able to join us due to real life stuff, but that is our team for tonight. So, just to give a quick recap of last time, you found Lord Maximus in the old dirty dwarf over in Helm's Hold, being tortured and interrogated. You were able to save him, and with his rushing you out the door and onto the Redeemer, you escaped Helm's Hold, crashing through buildings, through whites, causing things to explode, and ultimately defeating a zombie purple worm, which was a fun battle. We almost had another death. But tonight, you are all on the road to get things started off. So, you have been on the road for a little bit now, about, I'd say, a few miles away. Once Helm's Hold is a bit out of view from where you could see. Maximus, you go ahead and slow the Redeemer down a bit to catch your breath, catch your bearings, and finally have a little bit of time to talk as you find a place to rest. So, as you guys are driving, going a lot faster than walking would be, what are you all doing? What are you all discussing?
And Maximus is just very quite indeterminate, very just lasered in on getting to where we're going, so he's not really much of a talker.
I think Meek's just getting used to being in a vehicle, because I'm guessing sound like the last time that probably has the what's called the Redeemer is what the vehicle's called.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That as a Redeemer was like, going left, going right, pulling Lightning McQueen, going serpentine, serpentine. But he probably just got tossed around, and he's just trying to get used to being in a car because he's not like he's not used to being banged around like that.
Yeah. Before we continue, Edness, Slayer, would you like to introduce yourself now that you've made it?
Hi, everybody. Sorry for being late. I am Old Worm Slayer, and I will be playing Ednus, the Life Domain Cleric Paladin.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah. You can continue chatting, and what have y'all been talking about on this little trip so far?
I think
Tate?
Nero's going to be sitting in the side passenger seat with the harpoon gun. Then after about 30 seconds of just silence, he's like, "That was awesome! That was amazing, guys!"
Yeah, you know what my favorite part was? The part
What?
where you almost died.
Mine too. That was epic.
I mean, at
And
least you would have went out
clutch
with
with the with the potion and he's
I'm not trying
giving
to
a
toot
look.
my
He's
own
going to have
horn.
nightmares about this for weeks, but he's excited.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. Did you guys see the way I took out that building? That was the tank.
Even though Meek is reborn, he's gonna hold as he's still trying to get his bearings in the car. He's gonna hold his hands to his mouth the whole big no, because somehow my stomach's coming up. I didn't realize that could happen.
When was the last time you ate, Meek?
Probably never, since he doesn't require sustenance. So it's also a dry heave.
Yeah, so it's all drive heaving, maybe some bile.
Yeah.
But cool.
Out the window, man. Don't do that in here. Out the window, please.
But yeah, after a while, you do find a place to rest. Since it is pretty late, you find a campsite to sit down and relax a little bit from the road. So, yeah. What are y'all doing during this long rest?
Once camp is at least more fully set up, Maximus just kind of brushes himself off, stands up and goes, well, may as well actually give a formal introduction now. After last time. Or after the rush to get the hells out of there. I'm Lord Maximus of the Hellriders, and my mission is to get the stones to Thornhold.
To get what to who?
To get the stones to Thornhold.
The shroud stones to Thornhold. The
Yes.
shroud stones that we're getting together so we can. Just
Yes,
to Thornhold.
I was given one of the stones. And I was told to bring it to Thornhold.
Maximus, if you want to get it out, it's in a secret compartment in the Redeemer if you want to show it.
Yeah, Maximus goes over to the secret glove box.
As Maximus is doing that, Meek's gonna turn to Goose and the whole as everyone's explaining what Maximus was saying, our whole mission. Okay, woozah.
So those are the same stones that we have, right?
Yes, those are the same stones, same type of stone that the two that you have. So he has the third.
Does Maximus know that we have them? I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't think you've told him yet.
The only
we were sent to bring them to him. So.
Yeah.
Is there anything different happening? Can we feel anything different happening now that there's 3 of them together now instead of 2, or within close proximity to each other?
Not really. No.
Okay.
They still don't seem to have really any reaction to each other. There is more to this. Essentially, Maximus, you have a contact in Thornhold. You were to bring these two, who supposedly knows how to destroy them. So, and as you see him like open the glove box, inside of the glove box with the stone is what you notice is an adamantine sphere.
What's that?
A spear.
Why do you have?
Agnes starts to drool because it's adamantine.
That's a neat ball. What's it do?
What was that?
It's the payment you were to give the contact in Thornhold to help you with the stones.
Thank you.
You don't know exactly what it is. And actually, Maximus, go ahead and make a perception check for me, real quick.
Skills perception. That's a 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's just an adamantine sphere to you that you're meant to use as payment
Cool.
for whoever this mysterious contact is.
Man, it's a spear. It was given to me with the spear.
Okay.
And then
Never thought I'd see a sphere made out of adamantine.
it's not for use. It's, at least for me, purely decorative. Or for payment. I'm not the one who uses it. Or will use it. And then, like, while like this conversation's happening, Maximus is still like sitting in the Redeemer, getting the Shroud Stone out of the secret glove box. But he comes back over, and you see this like yellowish orange tinted Shroud Stone as he like shows you proof of it.
Riku,
Yeah.
being that I'm a crafts person and everything, can I make a perception check about that sphere?
I mean, from just looking at it, you could tell, like, it's really easy to tell that it's an pure adamantine. If you were to touch it or pick it up, I'll have you do a perception check. So, but that's up to Lord Maximus to decide if he wants you to see it up close.
Lord Maximus,
Yes.
may I take a closer look at that? I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just curious about it.
The only person who will touch that sphere next is the person that it will be delivered to as payment.
I respect your answer.
And in my head, I'm just hearing Emperor Cusco go, "No touchy."
So have you pulled out the Shroud Stone yet?
Yes.
So can I tell that it is like the other ones?
Yes, it looks just like the other ones. It is the Jenkins.
So Tate 100% going to play it off. That's a cool stone. You need more of them?
And there are 4 total, and I only have 1. So, yes.
Do you know where the rest of them are?
All you know is that they were supposed to, that at least one of them was supposed to be delivered to you.
Oh, when the Vecnans were keeping me preoccupied, beforehand I was told that at least one was going to be delivered to me. I do not know the whereabouts of any of the other stones, though.
That was a really nice way of saying tied up. And two, I don't know, maybe we can help you find them.
Oh, any help would be appreciated. Anything to help stop Vecna.
Yeah. As Edness keeps telling us, he's a dick.
Not the foe that I'm used to fighting against, though.
What foe are you used to fighting against?
The forces of Zariel, as I mentioned, Hellrider. Hence, infernal machine. As I gesture, as I gesture at he gestures at the Redeemer, just like with a well, duh look on his face, like it should have been self-explanatory.
I had to double check. I couldn't remember what kind of tiefling I was.
Oh yeah,
Not fair.
you're Mephistopheles, right? Oh no.
Disbeta.
Oh yeah. But you would be familiar with who Zariel is, I would think.
Well, I was just making sure I wasn't one.
Oh yeah, no.
That could have been bad.
Maximus Grimsword.
Very true. Especially because of Meek's intelligence score. Can I actually roll to see if Meek knows who Zariel is?
Roll a history check.
Cool. What is that? -1. That's a 15.
Yep.
Okay. When he hears that, he's like, okay, yeah, fair.
So Tate's going to turn narrow.
I don't know which is worse, Zariel or the Red Wizards of Thay.
So Tate's going to turn an arrow, and he's going to give him kind of like one of those, like, I'm doing some dumb shit looks. We should really help him find those shroud stones.
Oh, definitely. That definitely seems like something we should do.
You mean
Do you by chance know where the other
we
two
already
are?
have?
There were multiple people talking at once, so I do not know which comments or stuff was directed towards me.
Do you by chance know where the other ones are?
As I said
You mean
before,
besides the two in our possession?
oh, you have two of them, so we're really only missing one.
Yeah, those two like to fuck around when it's not appropriate.
Next
I don't know
long
what
rest,
you're
someone's
talking
getting a wedgie.
Yes, you will be, Nero.
Oh man.
Hey, hey, I was planning on if Edness didn't say anything, Olivier was.
Yeah. These?
Well, all the joy out of my
honest, well, here's the thing. I was gonna give you a warning for this, Goose. I was gonna be like, Miko's gonna speak up. That way you can have a funny moment how you like keep me quiet. But I wasn't going to actually like say that we had them.
Well, I was about to double down and just lie harder.
Let's see how far we can keep this con going. Yeah.
Right.
Well, this con's over.
Okay. Well, now
Well,
that
that was fun. Just for funsies, I want to see.
Oh no, what are you doing?
You know, it's never good when someone starts off with just for funsies.
Oh
I
damn!
think I could have lasted for a minute.
You know what? Yeah, you would have. I actually wonder.
I mean,
That +8 comes in handy for sure.
For me, only a nat 20 on perception would beat that.
Or insight, for that matter.
Same modifier.
Yep.
Man.
Maximus is very single-minded right now.
That'd be crazy if somebody had those other stones.
The stones on this guy.
Oh lordy.
Oh man. Oh.
Oh
So I have 4 stones written down. Which ones are the ones that are for him?
The 2 stones that are for him are.
I can tell you, I remember which ones you told me, Riku.
Yeah. If you remember them.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Yes. And then there are other just 4 random stones that you got from Baba Harple.
So
The
6,
elemental stones.
you have
Yes.
6
So I think-
stones total.
Okay, so the 4 are the only ones I wrote down.
I think those are the ones from Baba Harple. Because I remember you were the only one that talked to her.
I was the only one that fit.
And I think it was also confirmed as soon as Goose got on 2 weeks ago that he had the stones from Baba, whatever the fuck their name was.
Yeah, I think Eden might have had the other 2.
Probably. I think she actually does.
I mean, yeah, Ian's the most responsible one here, so.
I am offended.
Ouch.
Don't worry. Maximus is here now to be the most responsible one.
In my mind, I just saw all of us reacting like you guys watch Viva La Dirt League, like how Ben is always like, "This is outrageous."
I feel inclined to ask, how much can you trust this person that we're kind of putting all of our eggs into one basket with?
Well, if you have stones and you came to find me,
Because we
then
were
you
told to.
and I was told to expect somebody to deliver stones.
Here's a better question, Nero. What options do we have?
I understand we're lack on options. I just like to know what kind of situation we're getting ourselves into. I don't know if you were watching back there, but I had a giant fuck off stinger right here. So, like,
Oh,
I'd like
I
to
know.
avoid that again if
I was the
possible.
one that got the killing blow on that thing.
My point being, if we could avoid any more future stinger to the chest scenarios, I'm trying to map out what our future road is like.
Yeah, Nero is mainly saying what options we can actually create, not what options are already present, as Nero's finally kind of over his car sickness. Or not Nero, sorry, Meek.
Well, there is
No,
one.
Nero's looking for a way to avoid danger as usual.
Well, there is one road from here to Thornhold.
So I don't know if this is the right time, but for those of you who don't know, I lost the horn.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that happened.
Oof. Yeah.
Wait, which horn was that? Like, out of character, which horn was that?
The horn
was-
of blasting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
It
exploded.
blew up in his face.
Okay, I was
Literally.
like, because everyone was talking about
Yeah,
that horn, the
we
blasting
saw
horn.
that,
Got it.
Tate.
I literally, I think it was 20%.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So I ran to the front of the Redeemer, blew it, did some damage, got blown up, did more damage to myself.
So you're saying that sometimes the situations that we're in are of our own making?
There was no deeper meaning behind that. I was just letting you know I got blown up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a
It wasn't like a
metaphor.
metaphor.
Kind of a wax on, wax off. No, it's just I blew myself up.
I really appreciate you for thinking I'm that deep, though.
Got you, man.
So Tate will reach in his bag and he'll grab the 2 stones that we have and just hand them over. I guess these aren't any good for us anymore.
Maximus takes those 2 stones, puts them on the same cloth that he had the other stone, bundles it back up, and puts it right back in the compartment in the Redeemer. Closes the compartment, and it looks like just unless you know what you're looking for in the Redeemer there, you do not see that compartment.
That's a huge load off my mind. That was way too much responsibility.
Well, from here, there's only one road to Thornhold. So, while we're here, rest up, and then I believe there's one town in between here and Thornhold. And then my mission will be complete, and I can go back to fighting the blasted infernal machinations of Zariel.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah. I'm okay for some rest. Kind of eyes Edness. Kind of like,
So as everybody's getting comfy and like starting to like get situated, Tate is gonna pull Goblin out from his hood. So Maximus is gonna see Goblin for the first time. And it's just a cat, but he's cool.
I will say Goblin has definitely grown. Definitely too big to fit in your hood anymore.
We're making it work. No, I'm kidding.
I would love to
His
see
hood
that.
is an extra dimensional space now.
It's like Voldemort on the back of old dude's head.
No, wait. I'm sending a picture in Discord because I saw this the other
no.
day.
Oh no. What did you find?
No, it's not something I found. It's a picture that I actually took. I just have to
Oh.
find.
I don't know if I should be concerned after that transition.
Shit, where did it go? There it is. This is what I'm imagining with.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's adorable.
I love it.
More or less, yeah.
Oh.
Except I think Goblin has like cheetah print, doesn't he?
Yes, Goblin has cheetah print and odd black bumps all over its back that seem to be wiggling a little bit on their own.
Oh, they're starting to move?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fine.
So the next trick that I want to try and teach him is to hide in tandem with me.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll animal handling for me. Okay. You explain to me how you teach Goblin this.
Basically, I'm going to use some of my ration and just
Okay.
kind of like coax him like into the shadow with me, and then
Okay.
kind of like hop out. And then like as I start doing it, I'll start using like just like saying hide every time I do it.
Okay.
And so that way like he'll get the keyword.
Okay. You could tell Goblin is beginning to pick this up. It's gonna take more than one night to teach Goblin this, but he seems to be picking it up pretty well. So you might need another night to fully drive the point home. But yeah. I might actually give you something if you can successfully do this. We'll
I
see.
like things.
Yes.
Things are nice.
Things are very nice.
Yeah, just working on that, and then once I've reached the limits of what that 14 will get me, we'll just kind of chill. I'll kind of like find a little spot and like lean against it, and he'll probably just like curl up like next to me.
Cool. What is everybody else up to?
Seeing as like we're last time Meek wasn't here, I think Meek just found a seat to sit in like like just like a regular passenger seat, didn't have any roll bits, just because again he doesn't know what the hell this thing does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh. Do you want to roll to see what this Redeemer really is?
Sure.
Okay, I will say. Roll investigation for me.
13.
13. Okay. So from you could tell it's made from infernal iron. It definitely has a lot of magical properties to it. It's very crudely made, but probably one of the best crudely made pieces of machinery you've probably seen. Watching Maximus drive it and seeing how he operated it, you do notice it is powered by soul coins. And he also used demon ichor to make it go faster. So y'all were actually going 80 miles, 80 feet per round rather than its normal 40 or normal 30.
It's
Got it.
almost
So
50.
Maximus hit the NOS button.
Something
Got it.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It was like
I
were
have
going about
the sheet up in
100.
front of me.
Yeah. It was fast. It was a lot faster than normal. But yeah, that's basically what you know about it. You know that there are some magical properties about it. And it is commonly seen amongst those in Avernus, those in Hell, the material. But that's not surprising given he's a Hellrider. And he's been down there a lot, probably a lot of scrap that he's picked up over the years.
We were going ludicrous speed without going plaid.
Again, he just hit the NOS. Got it.
Yes.
I would definitely say with how much like infernal pieces make up this thing, Meek is definitely not sitting comfortably in this. Hell, it's probably maybe why he had a little bit of car sickness because of how quote unquote unholy this thing is.
I think Nero is laying in his bedroll and he's like, "Hey, Lord Maximus, got a question for you.
What?
Being a Hellrider is a pretty dangerous profession, right?
Fighting against the infernal forces across Avernus and this plane, yes.
Can I make a proposal to you?
You can make it. I can't promise I'll agree to anything.
I mean this like the most, businessman like I can be. If you biff it, can I have your car?
No.
If you biff it, can Tate have your car?
No.
Damn it. Sorry, Tate. As he rolls over and goes to bed.
I was gonna reach over and just bap him on the head before he rolls over.
Thank you, Meek.
Is it because I'm a tiefling?
Yeah.
Yo.
That's racist.
Yo.
I'm from Elturel. I don't have anything against tieflings.
Tate's gonna give him a little side eye. Okay.
Olivier actually hears that, and from his bedroll, you can actually hear him go, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Olivier's a kid, right?
Olivier's a goblin.
Okay.
He's a goblin. He's a nerdy goblin who's been bullied.
Listen, I was never told exactly what Olivier was. All I knew was small thing, does some magic, and started killing randomly the past few sessions.
That's
I was never
fair.
told Goblin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no.
they picked up Goblin early in the campaign after finding him on the side of the road. His entire clan was basically killed, and he's the only survivor. Except that he's the only like good Goblin of the group. He was very much bullied by the rest of his clan, because he's been such a pacifist.
Yeah, which again, referring to Olivier, not Goblin the cat, because Goose named the cat Goblin to win a bet against Meek.
Got it.
100%, which I'm still collecting on.
I know. It was like what, the next 3 bounties I think is what we agreed on, or not 3 bounties, the next like 3 quest rewards if that involved money.
You still owe me one more.
Yep.
Yeah, after hearing Olivier's response, Maximus just goes, I did what I had to survive, and I'm still here. That's what matters.
There is a distinct possibility the vehicle is not his to give.
Nero's fake snoring.
Well, Olivier kind of speaks up and goes, well, I mean, I only say that after what happened to El Torel and, well, Baldur's Gate for that matter. I guess you don't really have a home to go to.
All I have is my drive to stop Zariel whenever they try to enter this plane or interfere with this plane. I don't need to return to something if I keep moving forward to stop Zariel.
Well, that's pretty noble. You can tell that he's a little, like, he's kind of scared of you, Maximus. So he's not his normal, like, hyperactive, nerdy self. He's kind of like, well, I'm glad you got out. And then he goes back to his book.
And if anybody were to look over at Maximus right now, like as things are starting to wind down, you see him like very rather ceremoniously removing his armor, laying his swords in a very like particular way before even starting to like roll out a bedroll next to the Redeemer, so like he can, if need be, grab his get his armor on, get his weapons equipped, and get in the Redeemer and go at a moment's notice. Just very much reads as very practiced and very used to being solitary.
Awesome. Anything else anyone is doing before bed?
No, I think fake snoring transitions to real snoring.
Cool.
Meek don't sleep, so
Fair. You have 2 people who don't really sleep and are pretty much lookouts full time, so wonderful. Well, the night passes without any big to do. There's nothing that happens, so you can all feel free to take a long rest, recover everything that you need to. Maximus, you can bring the Redeemer back up to its full health.
Woo.
And as you get up, you get ready.
Wait, the car is self-healing?
it does have magic. And I'm assuming you do whatever repairs you can during your rest. I'm going to assume you do, because you would know better. But yeah, y'all get ready. Do y'all switch up any of your stations at all?
Hey Riku, I just realized something reading through
Oh,
the stuff for the Redeemer.
oh,
When the worm was attacking it, it was supposed to have advantage if we weren't moving.
eh.
Looks like we gotta go back.
Nope. We got out.
DM issue that favors the players. DM error that favors the players. Anywho, yeah. Do any of you like switch up positions? I know someone will need to take Eden's spot on one of the harpoons, so I'm guessing that will be you, Meek, unless someone else wants to switch around.
Yeah, I'll take harpoons.
Cool.
I'll stand
Anyone
with
else?
Harpoon.
Okay.
Nero, you want the wrecking ball this time?
No, you did. You friggin' beefed it last time, so yeah, you're good.
You sure? Because to be fair, I did steal it from you.
Yeah, still fair and square though.
Okay. To the wrecking ball.
You see him sitting next to the harpoon, just going like. Pew, pew.
I think I don't know if you were here yet, Goose, but I explained you going Miley Cyrus on a building with the wrecking ball.
The only problem is, outside of anybody in the car, there was no one to talk about it.
Right?
There's the bodies of the people you crushed. You can go up to them and be like, "Did you see that?"
And tell me, how did that make you feel?
All right. So I'm assuming we're off.
We're off. Maximus, you've just an infernal coin. There's no need to go rapid speed.
No. But it is a faster pace. Y'all are definitely going a lot faster and covering a lot more ground than you normally would if you were walking.
A little over twice as fast, basically.
Yeah. You eventually continue down the road, and in the distance you can see the walls of a city approaching. This city, if you look at your map or anything, is the city of Leilon. The road goes through Leilon and will continue south to Thornhold. I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Oof.
I didn't do much better. 10. Damn.
Okay. Tate and Edness, as you begin to approach, as you get closer to the gate, you're still far enough away. But as you start getting closer, you start to be able to make out some of the symbols on the flags and the walls close to of this wall, and you recognize them from a previous encounter you've had as the symbols of Tiamat. You are approaching a city currently occupied by the cult of the dragon.
So Tate, just one at a time, he's going to cast message to everybody since he's in the back of the Redeemer. He's going to be
Don't
Dragon
stop.
Cult, Dragon Cult, Dragon Cult, Dragon Cult.
What do y'all do?
I would like to reiterate my concern over the person that you are meeting here He's yelling over the
This
motor.
isn't the meeting city. This is just the path to the meeting city.
Oh, thank goodness.
But we still have to drive through the city. Hearing the message about Dragon Cult, you just see Maximus's grip on the controls of the Redeemer just kind of tighten, as if he's tensing up and getting ready for something.
Question.
Clearly not his first time experiencing message.
Do we still have those robes from that Dragon Cult people we killed earlier in the previous session?
You do.
I have kept every robe.
Maybe a pit stop and a quick costume change.
We
Does
also
Nero,
have
does
we also
Nero
have the
suggest
pendants,
that?
too.
Does Nero suggest that out loud, or is that just you talking?
I'm
general,
just
Nick?
this is the message back to Goose or to Tate, and I'm just like, maybe that's an option.
I'll message up to Maximus. Can we pull over for just a quick minute?
Maximus slowly pulls off to the side, and he doesn't shut the engine of the Redeemer off. The engine is still running, but he hears the message asking to pull over, and when he does, he goes, I mean, logic says liberate the town.
So I have all the robes and I have 4 medallions. So I will start passing those around.
Maximus refuses to take the robe.
Understandable.
Well, that puts a kibosh in the entire thing. Okay, looks like we're gonna free a town. Kind of an all or
Maximus,
nothing thing.
can I propose something that's kind of out of pocket?
You can propose it.
Would you be willing to let someone else drive just to get into the city?
No.
Well, that's all I had.
Tate, I'm honestly scared if you were behind the wheel of this thing because I'm already uneasy in this thing.
Well, the idea that I had was like we do the old I captured a Wookiee trick.
What's a Wookiee?
Walking fur.
Any type of sneaking past or deception is just cowardice.
So the fact that they have flags and everything means that they basically hold the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
And we can kick them out of the city.
Maximus, have you been here before?
That doesn't matter.
Well, no, just answer the question, please.
The answer is no.
Okay.
I'll answer that for you, Maximus. No, you have not been here
Right.
before.
I was going to see if Maximus knew what
Thank you,
the kind
voice
of
of God.
No, the reason I was asking is because Nick was going to see if Maximus knew what kind of what intel he had on the place, but never mind.
Nope.
may have
We all
to
share
do
the same
some
intel.
recon.
Yep.
Maybe one of us dress up as a cultist, go in and just get a
Rough
little-
estimate from where we pulled over to where the town is. How far would you say that is?
You're asking the person that hates doing math and is bad at estimating.
You went to an
Well,
engine.
close enough that we can see the flags.
You're close enough to where you can see the flags. The symbols are large enough that you can see it from the distance, but you're not close enough for them to hear or notice you. I'll say that.
Damn, must be some big ass fucking flags.
So what if 3 or 4 of us pretend to be cultists and we sneak in and I got it. Me, Nero, Meek, the 3 of us, we go in. When we get in, kind of get the lay of the land, when shit starts going sideways, Nero shoots fireworks into the sky, you come barreling in.
There's no honor in that form of fighting, and it's cowardice to sneak past them.
Dude, I'm a sneaky stabber. That's what I do. Calm down. It's okay.
There will be room for honorable fighting in his plan, but what we're doing is trying to give ourselves a tactical advantage.
And what we're doing is we're also getting all the minutia out of the way so you can fight honorably.
My honor would still be tainted by this backhanded way of kicking the cult out of the city.
So are you just a go in, guns blazing, and hope for the best kind of guy? If you die, you die?
I've made it this far.
Well, how about we stay back and you go in, and we'll see how that works.
I would say, Riku, from the distance that we are from the city, is there a good way to kind of estimate maybe like, and it'd definitely be really rough because obviously we're looking straight at one side of the city, but is there a way to estimate like how many people are in the city, period, based on like how big, how far the walls extend out and stuff like that?
Not quite.
Okay. Kind of figured, but it was worth a shot.
Yeah. You could probably tell there's 2 guards at the front gate from where you are at, but in terms of inside, nearby, can't really make it that out.
Yeah. Oh, I know there'd be no way to tell exactly how many of the cultists are there. I also want just overall population.
Oh, yeah.
With civilians, cultists, etc.
You wouldn't know.
Got it. Again, I kind of figured it was worth a shot, though.
We also don't know what kind of forces they have. We don't know if they have any dragons to support them.
What if, here, I'm going to pose a hypothetical. What if we go in guns a-blazing, like you were talking, and there's a lot of innocent people there, right, that get hurt because we didn't do any recon? Is that honorable?
Would they only be hurt? If they're only hurt, they are still alive, and the cult will be gone.
I think you might be worse than me.
And there is no dishonor in gathering intel before we make a plan of attack.
Not there is if it involves the cowardice of sneaking past.
Sneaking in.
That's the
What if I'm sneaking in, not past?
Sneaking past the guards is sneaking in. So you're still sneaking past, which is cowardly.
You do realize you're going to get us all killed.
You have to sneak to gather intel.
We don't need to gather intel if we can just kick the cult out from the start.
While he's talking,
We have the manpower to do so.
while Ednus is yelling at him, can I see if I can just sneak out of the Redeemer and start running towards the town?
Make a stealth check. Everyone else make a perception check against it.
I was actually about to ask if there's a way for me to possibly see that, too. Oh, damn.
Oh, don't worry. Maximus, very single-minded focus.
So Meek will see. Maximus will not. Nero will not. Ednus will definitely see.
Yeah.
And Olivier will... Where is his perception? Olivier won't notice. So the only people that notice are Ednus and...
Me.
Yes. Ednus
So-
will notice it.
Right before...
Ednus says nothing.
Finally! God! Yes, I'm gone.
Yeah. I was going to say, so when Meek notices that Tate's running, he's going to chase after to make it look like he's trying to stop him. but is honestly going with it because Tate goes on his own, then more chaos will ensue. He's going to try and help make sure that what Tate's doing works, but doesn't blow out of proportion.
Wait, so if Meek's not hiding, then Maximus sees us all, right? If Meek's not even trying to hide and just chasing?
That's up to you, Meg. Are you making it obvious you're running after him?
I mean, I'm wearing heavy armor. It's not like I can really hide that.
That's right.
I don't know.
That's why somebody else is doing the logical thing and not making it obvious.
I'm going to try, and again, I am wearing heavy armor, so I know it's going to be a disadvantage there.
All
But
right.
let's just see.
I'm taking him potty and then putting him in pen. So
That's 14. Okay, not too bad.
Okay.
Can
If
still be
everyone else,
beaten, but
yep.
nice.
Maximus, you don't notice.
What's up?
Nero,
I rolled higher than a 5 tonight.
No,
Nero, if you
No.
want to make a perception check to see if you catch Meek sneaking out now.
Yeah, Natty, don't take this the wrong way, but please take my curse. I would like to roll well for once.
I'm putting the dogs in the pens real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like no one's answering, so
As the Ennis don't notice.
I'm trying. I'm trying to. What are you asking again? Sorry. Yep. No one else notices Meek sneaking out.
Yeah. Like the way he's running is still gonna be like if someone did see him, like they would be like, okay, cool, he's just trying to stop Tate, but in reality, like he's tagging along to make sure, like I said, Tate don't blow it out of proportion.
I do have one question though.
Sure.
Where in the Redeemer were you sitting, Meek?
On one, you'd be on.
I said I was on the harpoon
So.
Because like Goose being able to I'm
because
just
Goose was in
thinking
the back.
so him being able to crouch sneak away logics.
I think Meek would be able to because Meek would be closer to the back as well. You're in the driver's seat, which is kind of a closed compartment.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when Tate jumps out, I feel like he would notice Edness noticing him and like have that like little thing, and he's gonna cast message, Edness, I could kiss you, and then gone.
Yeah. And once out of view of the others, like Meek's definitely gonna make it. Like you'll definitely know that Meek's following you, Tate. He ain't gonna hide it once he knows the others ain't seeing.
Wearing heavy armor, I'd know anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
My passive
you could
perception
have
is
rolled.
18.
You could have rolled lower still. You never know. Unlikely, but still.
Oh, Ricky, you didn't roll for Olivier on the.
Oh,
last-
on.
Okay.
On mine, yeah. I didn't even think about
Let's
that.
Let's see.
Listen, I'm kind of counting on.
Nope.
I was kind of counting on like if Olivier saw it, then Olivier's scared enough of Maximus to
Yeah.
cover their own ass.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nope.
but Tate is slowly buying Olivier off.
He is.
Yeah. Not wrong.
He's like he will hide behind Tate to avoid you, Maximus.
Hey, but I also know that I threw this as a one line that Olivier at least read. Y'all know what happened to El Terrell, right? El Terrell was the town that was pulled from Baldur's Gate into Avernus.
Got it.
Along with Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew Baldur's Gate got sucked, so.
Yep. So El Terrell did as well.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's where I'm from.
Okay. So Tate and Tate and Meek. It's really
Lord
confusing
help
because you both did your name labels completely different.
Backwards.
I didn't know we were told where it's character name, parentheses, tag.
Yeah. How do y'all approach the town?
Well, Meeks is first off trying to play catch up since Tate had the head start.
Are there any like outcroppings or anything like that? Is it like a walled town or is it like just open?
It's a walled town. It looks like the wall isn't really natural. Like it definitely was built up once the Cult of the Dragon took over.
Okay.
At least from your memory of Leilon prior to shit hitting the fan.
So not like super high quality wall.
It's wooden.
Okay. Are there like before we get to it, like kind of like staying out of like direct line of the gate?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are there like outcroppings or anything like that to kind of like hide behind, so to give Meek a second to catch up?
Or like ditches on the side of the road, then maybe if you're going that
Yeah,
route.
something. Yeah.
Well, yes, there would be. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Both of us, or
Both of you.
Alright.
Tate, you're good.
Do I need to start rolling for Goblin since he's not in my hood anymore? Or
I'm gonna say no.
okay,
For now, he'll share your stealth.
Nope.
So since the two of you are going together, this is a group check. So because one of you passed, you both pass.
Oh
It's
lordy.
usually half of the group passes, you pass. So Tate, you kind of like almost grab onto Meek to keep his of his armor silent as you pull him off to the side.
Yeah, my
Let me
chainmail.
just do a couple rolls to see if they spot you, even with the 25.
I just kind of like hop on and wrap arms and legs around him to keep him quiet and pull him into the ditch.
Yep. So let's see here if my scroll would work. That one will not see you. Nope. You were able to get out of their sight. You see one of them like looks around like they heard something and they're like,
Before I let go, I'm going to whisper in his ear, I'm going to start teaching you how to do this shit. One of these days, you're going to get me killed.
Honestly, you probably have that nailed yourself, considering half the ideas you come up with.
They've all worked so far.
Emphasis on so far. Now, also, can you please let go? You are weighing a little too much there. Concerning
But I feel-
you and your cat.
But I feel so close to you right now.
So, real quick, how are you holding on to Meek again?
Like when you started making noise, he like doubled back real quick and literally just like threw himself on you and like pulled you with his body weight into the ditch.
Okay. So I'm assuming that means you got my arms pinned down to my side, right? Essentially, the way you like bear hugged.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and like just go like this to throw you off while we're in the ditch.
all right. So now that you are in the ditch making view, you're close enough now that you can make a better get a better handle. I'm sorry. Nick just posted a screenshot of my cultist. Which, by the way, if y'all can't really see it right now, then I can just do that. You can see from your view not just the two guards, cult guards, but about 10 more cultists patrolling the area. Alongside, you do a little bit of counting, 20 kobolds.
All right. So Tate, you're counting like what, about 30, if I'm counting right?
Like years old?
No.
What?
30 bodies. I point toward the gate where everyone's patrolling.
Oh, yeah, it looks like that.
I'm sorry.
And at least these are the ones that are close enough.
Yeah. And that's one thing I'm going to kind of like. I'm going to turn to Tate still and go like, okay, if they have 30 on this gate alone, how many do you think are actually in there?
Is this is the main gate, right?
Yes.
Probably not as many because they would probably put most of their forces at the front.
Still, if it's 30, there might still be a good number in there.
You can definitely see more more cultists and more kobolds further back into the city. You can't really get a good count, but at least you can count the ones near the front.
Yeah.
Have we dealt with kobold yet?
No.
You've
Okay.
dealt with the cultists, just not the kobolds.
Have you ever fought a kobold?
Since we woke up, no. But real quick, can I make a roll on that to see if I remember anything from past life?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, history.
All right, and then
What's your memory?
I'm assuming because
Alright.
of my job, I probably fought a kobold or two.
so I'm gonna roll
Probably.
history, like you said, and then 17. Yeah, never mind. I was going to use knowledge from past life, but never mind.
Yeah, you definitely recall. You begin to start to recall your time beforehand, and yes, you've definitely fought kobolds before.
Mm-hmm.
You fought them a lot more, and this is not something that Maximus knows yet. You know this more so during your time when you were serving Vecna.
Got it.
You
So what now?
nothing. You actually recall that when they occupy cities like this,
Mm-hmm.
the fanatics, those guards, they're very few. There's usually a mage somewhere in there that is like the leader of the town. There are most likely more than double the amount, like actually, I would say maybe triple the amount of cultists that you see that are inside this town,
Yeah.
and even more kobolds. Kobolds tend to serve the human cultists. So I would say there's at least 2 kobold for every human in there.
You said, and then for at the gate that we could see, you said there was 10 cultists, right?
You could see 2 cult leaders.
2 cult leaders. Okay.
You could see the 2 guards, which are basically cult fanatics, 10
Yep.
cultists,
4.
and 20 kobolds.
So 14. So that means there's going to be at least
34. Right?
That means there's 28 still in the city. Kobold. Well, no wait. Right?
So I would say I will give you this estimate
Yeah.
that there could be somewhere between 40 to 50 humans in
Okay,
this
so
town.
Yeah, and then another 80
So-
to 100 kobolds. So it's about 200 if we round up, like
Yep.
total bodies.
Yep. Well, yep. 100 to 150, I would say, bodies.
Yeah. Okay.
You also will recall these kobolds are loud. If they sense danger, they will call for dragons.
Oh lordy. So, you're gonna see Nero, or not Nero. Why do I keep doing that? You're gonna see Meek kind of start going to almost a cold sweat as he's like you can tell he's probably having a flashback because very much like the cold sweat he got when we fought that one cultist who told him about his past.
Who called you an oathbreaker?
Yeah.
So
Oh, go ahead.
So when Tate sees him start to kind of like break out into that sweat, he's gonna kind of like think to himself real quick, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, hey, I just remembered something. I got you a present." And he's gonna reach in his pocket and he's gonna pull out one of the teeth and hand it to Meek. This is a tooth from a tooth. I thought you'd appreciate the irony.
Man, that's gonna snap. That's gonna snap. I was like, a tooth from a tooth. What?
Tooth of Vecna.
The mages?
I killed one. I punched him in the face and took his teeth. I thought
Yeah,
you might like
no.
one.
Just he's gonna look at you like, okay, well, just so you know, and I'm just gonna relay pretty much everything you said to Tate. Going like, what I remember is like, X, Y, Z.
So yeah.
Well, that's a lot. You gonna be able to keep it together? Do you need to kill some shit?
No, remember, I try
Coincidentally,
to. No, remember, I try to talk things out first. I don't go stabby stab like you. At least not as first resort or first option.
typically, I let you guys try to talk before I start stabbing first.
There are some instances where you didn't.
I said typically.
Fair.
Not always.
At least you're honest there.
I'm always honest.
And you know what?
Unless
Just to be a little bit of a prick, when I say at least you're honest, he's going to pat him on the head.
Do you feel better now?
No, not really, because it's only what 6 of us? No, 7 because Olivier.
Probably 15 if you count the car.
Remember, I said that those kobolds will call dragons. I don't think that car will do well against dragons.
Yeah, but if you remember, kobolds, a little squishy. We just got to kill them faster than they can scream.
I don't think we'll be able to, honestly.
Do you have any suggestions? Are there dragons here?
I don't know. If so, we'd probably be caught already.
Can I listen for wings?
Say that again?
I want to take a second to see if I can hear any wings, just beating in the air.
No. You do not hear any wings. You do assume that if there's a cult of the dragon site nearby, that the dragon's lair that looks after the city is also nearby.
Now,
Tate's going to go straight faced and just look at me. I don't think there's any dragons.
I'd rather not test that theory. I may be dead, I still burn.
I mean, there weren't any dragons last time we fought cultists and we were fine.
How do
you think we got these roads?
Again, they didn't have any kobolds to call for them.
So, what ideas do you have?
I don't know. I'm still thinking. Which honestly ain't my department. It's usually Eden's.
Are you thinking like a Butch and Sundance kind of situation, or should we get everybody else?
Butch and Sundance? What? Because if magically Butch and Sundance exist in Faerun.
I just assume that they exist since everybody else has understood all of my other references.
Not fair. Well, remember, Meek ain't that bright.
That's fair.
He's an 8 intelligence.
He'll just be like, never mind. Should we go get everybody else and explain the situation?
Probably.
How pissed off do you think that dude's going to be?
Oh, Maximus? Well, we didn't sneak in. We just sneaked up to look. So, honestly, it might be some middle ground there.
And we didn't pass anybody.
Yeah.
So, his whole thing was sneak past, not sneak to.
Yeah, and honestly, all we did was hide for someone because that one guard did almost catch me.
Yeah, you need to be better about that.
I point to my chainmail.
I'm going to make you some, we're going to steal some pillows or something.
Maybe just wear pillow armor. Just become cool.
I guess let's head back.
All right, we're going to head back to Redeemer.
Okay. Cool. So before you all get back to the Redeemer, for the rest of you at the Redeemer, I'm assuming you all are still fighting over what to do or how to do it.
It's not so much fighting as Maximus is just very stubbornly saying no to anything with not a direct route.
Have you ever been in a fight where you outnumbered 10-1?
I was pulled into a Vernus and had to fight off the forces of Zariel.
So is that a yes?
Yes, it's a fucking yes.
Okay, 20-1. 50-1. We don't know how many people are in there, so any of these numbers could be valid.
And
Listen,
any of those numbers don't beat the Hellspawn.
I'm good for taking calculated risks, but I'm really bad at math. So we need to be able to make sure we're going into this the smartest way we can.
But you know what beats a hellspawn? Dragons.
Have you fought a dragon, Lord Maximus? Have you fought 10-1 against dragons?
Hey, voice of Vecna.
Have you? I'm gonna say no because your concentration is on devils and demons, not dragons. You know of the cult of Vecna. You see them as essentially terrorists.
You mean Cult of the Dragons?
Cult of Dragons, yes. You see them as basically evil and terrorists, and they should not be taken lightly. But you have not had direct confrontation with them.
So, no, I haven't fought a dragon. That hasn't really been my main focus. Have you noticed how there are no Hellspawn around?
There may be dragons around. Listen, like, gold star for you for taking out all them demons. Like, I am really impressed. Honestly, as Nero Aspengard, I am impressed with that feat. We do not know what we're walking into on there. Going in
And
carefree is gonna be a death sentence.
and let's be fair, considering that in the past they have worked together, we don't know what kind of support they have from the Red Wizards of Thay.
I mean, true. I hate to agree with Ednus, but he's making a good point.
After a little bit of talking, you see Tate and Meek just casually strolling back up to the Redeemer.
Well, I was gonna see if we could try and sneak back and try and get back without anybody noticing that we were even gone.
Go for it.
Oh Lord.
I'll roll last. I think that's my problem.
Yeah, no, I'll allow you to try to sneak back in.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Maybe he'll roll low.
Everyone else roll your
I really hate that stealth armor has disadvantage. Like, I understand why, but I hate it sometimes.
I'm rolling absolute last. Everyone else roll first.
Nero sees.
Nero
To be
sees.
fair, your number is the only one that
Edna
matters.
sees.
I know.
Can I give them a help action by speaking up really loudly as I see them come up, trying to use my voice to over?
Sure.
There you go. You get another roll.
You let me try again? Go team.
Yeah, honestly, because I rolled disadvantage, I'll take the advantage size what the second roll would have been, which would have been a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Nero is now basically just shouting at Lord Maximus as loud as he can, really emphatically, as he, out of the corner of his eyes, sees Tate and Meek come walking up.
Well, Maximus will see Meek. Unless you're doing as group again, Riku.
Yes, it will be. Well, Maximus, you kind of hear something coming from the front of the Redeemer, and you turn around. You could have sworn you caught something out of your eye, but you don't see it.
Nice, thank you.
All I'm saying is that you need to think about what we're all... You know what? He sits back.
May I say something? I know everybody's heated right now, But I would just like to interject one thing. While you were arguing, I went and looked, and there's about 70 people in there.
Oh my god. We tried.
That's the whole reason I wanted to do that, just so we could.
I love it.
I love it.
When it says that, Meeks is going to kind of go, well, actually, more like 150 at the most. But yeah, still a lot, especially kobolds who can summon dragons.
I thought it was like 70. I thought it was like 34, and then.
No, because Riku, when I was trying to do my math, said it would be about 100 to 150, so I'm going on the high end, because it's better err on the side of caution in this
Yeah, I
case.
missed that part. So yeah,
It's all good.
okay. My mistake. I'm not great at math. About 150.
And yet you count gold.
There may or may not be a dragon. And before you say anything, Lord Maxi, there we didn't actually sneak past anybody. We just kind of like snuck 2 and stopped. So it's fine. No honor was broken. You're fine.
Put respect on my fucking name. Do not call me Lord Maxi.
Tate, this is his car. You might want to call him Lord Maximus. I'm just saying. Like,
well, if he can get us through this town without getting us killed, I'll call him whatever the fuck he wants me to. Now you got an idea of numbers. Do you want to rethink this, or you still want to go in guns blazing?
We can take him.
You're going to fucking die. And he's just going to sit down.
There is no honor in a suicidal death.
There's no honor in letting terrorists have control of a town.
We're not disagreeing with that, but what we're
Agreed.
saying is that there are bigger issues right now.
The most direct route to
is death.
Thornhold is through this town. If that means we have to liberate the town on the way, then so be it. But this is the direct route.
So, Maximus, none of us are saying we shouldn't liberate the town. We are all, I would say, in agreement as I look around at everyone.
I mean, I'm kind of saying we shouldn't liberate the town, but okay.
Okay, well, that's all I was looking around anyway. But what good is it going to do if we die trying to liberate the town? More than likely, the cult will then take out their vengeance on the town people. Because if just one kobold is able to summon a dragon, honestly, we're probably fucked.
Then kill the kobolds first.
There's like 100 of them.
Just
How many kobolds can you kill in 6 seconds?
It depends on how many I can run over.
Considering their price spread throughout the town, I highly doubt you'll be able to get to them all in your vehicle.
Tate's going to stand up. Well, Lord Maximus, this has been fun, but I think this is where we part ways. And he goes to like hop off the redeemer.
Can I get those shroud stones before we leave? Thanks. Goes reach for him. We're keeping our eye on the big prize. Like, this is something that needs to happen, but us dying in the pursuit of this happening will not help the big thing happening.
I refuse to die for your pride.
That too.
So Tate's going to kind of go to hop off the Redeemer, and like at the last thing he's going to be like, good luck storming the castle, and like just jump off.
Lord
I'm loving this. I am loving this.
Can you please try to like just for a moment try to see things our way?
Plus, if we can make one point, when we met, you were tied up. So clearly your way hasn't been working that well.
I have the situation under control.
I'm sure you did.
Had we
20
not
health.
up, you would be dead.
If I, with all due respect, if I can speak to you just plainly, if you could pull your head out of your ass for 5 seconds to realize that if we do this, we're all going to die, maybe we could figure something out. Your way is the death way right now.
And your way strengthens Vecna.
Yeah, that.
Because we die, they get the stones.
I want to hold my coin right in Maximus's face, and I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to say, call heads or tails.
One sec, I'm reading through some of the pre-session shit that Riku sent me. Okay, Maximus is gonna call heads.
Cool. While it's in the air, he's going to punch him in the face.
Oh, while it was in the air, Maximus was gonna grab the coin. And literally, so Maximus goes to grab the coin, gets punched in the face, and says, "Fine, fuck it, we'll do it your way."
Thank you. And while he's holding the coin, Tate is going to snap his fingers, and his rapier is going to be in his hand. Give me my coin. When you open your hand, the coin's gone.
I say, taking it a little far there. Tate, as Meek, chimes in.
So,
Oh, he isn't.
We can have a discussion about ends justifying means later. There, Meek.
He's going to turn the rapier back into the coin. Thank you for hearing me out. And then he's going to go sit back down.
So what's the plan?
Good point. We've
Kel, you're muted.
settled on not guns blazing.
That's what we're still trying to figure out, because I have yet to come up with one as we walk back. Because, again, the biggest issue is those damn kobolds.
Tate has one
You
plan.
see a way around.
Don't die.
Yeah, well, to succeed in your plan, Tate, we need to find a way to not call in dragons.
Would there be
Actually-
a way to lure all the kobolds into one spot and use Lord Maximus's plan of just running them over? Maybe you get like a lure or like bait of some kind and lure them out of the city, and then just
Wait. Olivier,
Yes.
do you by chance have any spells that could help us go unseen?
Let me check. I mean, I have invisibility, but that's it. But that would just be for, one person.
Oop, we lost Goose.
Yep. Yeah.
You can't do it on the vehicle?
Actually don't know if I can. I have to double check on that. Maybe. No, it's got to be a creature.
The first few words of invisibility's description is a creature.
Yeah. So it does. It won't work on objects, unfortunately.
Is there a way we can scout the air with to find out if there's a way around?
I mean, getting around would if you were to go around the city, to the west is ocean, and to the east is forest.
Neither of which really lend itself to the Redeemer. Assuming it's like situated perfectly, like the western wall is on the water, basically.
Yeah, the western wall basically reaches to water. The eastern wall, you can't really see how far into the forest it goes. You do know that the road that you were on will go straight through town out to the other side. It's not like you have to like weave your way through the town.
Would that have been something Tate and Meek saw when they walked up to the gate?
Yep. Or at least can see on the map. Or at least the map that they hold.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'm telling them what to see on the map.
So it's just a straight shot through.
Yeah.
Well, if we try to blast our way through, just like hightail, full speed ahead through the town, and there is a chance we can get in and out of the town before any like damage happens. But if one of those kobolds calls out, we are like capital F fucked. So we would need a way to either silence the kobolds, kill the kobolds, or silence us so they don't see us. Are there tunnels under the town?
Can I make a suggestion given the fact that you all haven't really been part of this new world for a while? As Olivier is speaking up. With towns like this, it's not like they're not gonna like kill you on sight. They might make you pay a toll or something. I've seen that before. And just go through.
I would just under the assumption that Lord Maximus would have an issue with that.
At this point, Lord Maximus is just wearing a scowl, kind of resigned that y'all aren't gonna listen to him.
He's pretty much at like he's outnumbered by you. He's unhappy, and he's just like, "Fuck it, why not? Let's just do your thing." And he'll just sit there silently stewing.
So, if we drive up, pay the toll, go through the town, potentially unaggroing things, we can come back later and just start straight killing kobolds. How does that sound?
And we'll know a little bit more in the city. We'll have a better idea of the layout. We'll have a better idea of who's in there. We'll know if there's civilians in there captive or if it's just run by cult members. Who knows?
Are they going to let us through once they see the Redeemer, though?
As far I gotta roll something for Olivier.
History check.
Yeah, because I need to know how well he knows the relationship between Tiamat and Zariel. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Yes, this is a hell vehicle, but right now, with everyone's focus really being on Vecna, I don't believe the Hells and Tiamat have anything against each other to where it would provoke them. I think they'll be probably roll your eyes at it, and who knows? Given that, well, with the exception of Tate, there are no demonic beings on this. They could probably assume that we took it from Zariel's forces. Who knows?
I'm good with that. Tate, Meek, Ednus?
I mean, it's better than anything I can think of.
So would I be a concern being a tiefling? Was that part of it?
No, no.
Okay.
If this was a vehicle full of demons, they might have a little bit more of a concern, but they don't have like a feud against Cesariel. Well, not yet, but so right now it's like it's almost an enemy of my enemy type truce that Tiamat and Zariel have right now. So they both hate Vecna more than, well, probably just the same as we do. Everyone doesn't like Vecna except for Vecna and Red Wizards, and maybe some more evil people out there, and the undead.
Okay, we got it. Okay, Lord Maximus, let's forward march.
Lord Maximus just grunts and puts the Redeemer into drive.
All right.
Don't go too fast. We don't want to startle them.
Lord Maximus, as he's like reaching for the demon ichor to just blast through the town. Cool. So you make it too close to the front gates as the cultists, the two lead cultists there, basically stand in front of the gate opening. You see as a bunch of the kobolds and the other cultists begin gathering as if they're like ready for something to kick off if it does. But one of the cult leaders looks up to you, goes, "State your business." As he actually is looking at you, Maximus, as the driver.
Transport.
50 gold.
Maximus looks to the others and just gestures with his head because he will not even touch the money that goes to this group. He's on board with it, but he's not going to touch the money himself to hand it over.
Go ahead.
You're muted.
I got it. Don't worry, it's fine. And he's gonna reach in. He's gonna kind of be a little bit of a dick. And he's just gonna count them out one at a time.
He goes, "Yeah, we don't like you either." He can tell but money is money.
I apologize for being an inconvenience. I'm just gonna go sit down.
But do you give him the money?
Yeah, I'll give him the 50 gold.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, did you
you count it out, dump it back in the bag, go back and sit down.
like, well, fuck that! I'm not paying you now. He goes, "Thank you," and they part the ways, and you can enter the city.
As we go by, Tate's gonna reach you over the side and just wave, "Have a great day."
You begin going through the town. Your estimates were pretty spot on. Looking around, you see, I would say, closer to the high-end number that you were thinking, close to 150 residents. You do not see any civilians. You do not see any regular people. This seems to be a town that is solely occupied and residented by cultists. Specifically, looking at their outfits and looking at like some of these other stuff around, you can tell that these cultists are, this sect of cultists are following a black dragon.
Interesting.
Is that one acid or poison?
Acid.
I knew
Green's
it was
poison.
I knew it was one of the green colored things.
Yeah. Black is acid, green is poison. But yeah, you go ahead and make your way through the town. Do any of you end up doing anything before you make it to the other side?
Nero is keeping a close eye on Lord Maximus just to make sure.
Maximus just has a scowl on his face and his eyes are fixed forward.
Mm-hmm.
There is the slightest electricity arc going up his hand as he's sitting there holding on to the handle for the gun. He's just looking over at Lord Maximus, just like,
So eventually you make your way past the town unscathed and continue down your way. You continue down the road past the mire of dead men, which is kind of a swampy area. You kind of guess why there's a lot of like acid things around here. Anything else y'all talk about after you pass the city and getting close to Thornhold?
And we're a safe distance away from the city now.
Yes.
The only comment that Maximus makes once we're clear from the city and safe and everything is congratulations, you just funded terrorists.
we'll get the money back.
Well, you're welcome. You're alive.
Yeah, Maximus doesn't argue back or anything. He's just done.
Tate is going to cast message to Nero. I refuse to admit that he was actually kind of right.
Yeah, me too. That didn't feel great.
I feel dirty right now.
But I'm still gonna ride this high horse of we got through. So, I do just want to are all alive, and though you did begrudgingly end up helping us, thank you, Lord Maximus. Well, I tried being cordial. Fuck it. Okay.
All right.
Mickey's just shaking his head as Nero says that.
Cool.
He's just going back to.
And so you continue traveling, and soon enough, as you see yourself getting closer to Thornhold, you begin to hear the sound of the stick croaking.
Riku, it briefly kind of sounded like you were talking through a glass of water.
Test 1, 2.
There you go.
Okay.
And I think Nick had the same thing because I saw him clutch his headset for like, wait, is it a me problem?
Sorry about that. Yeah. You begin to hear the sounds of croaking. Getting louder and louder as you get closer to Thornhold. Maximus. Maximus, as you approach Thornhold, you realize that the ground is getting a lot muddier to the point where even with the size and look of the Redeemer, it's not going to make it through the mud.
Not even with Demonicker to make it go faster?
No.
Oh.
Because as you approach Thornhold, you see the courtyard of the Thornhold Keep. It is a messy quagmire of grass and mud, full of bullywugs and giant toads.
Random side question, just as things are clicking in my head. How far away is Thornhold from Leilon?
Oh, let me check the map. I would say a shorter distance between Leilon and Helm's Hold. About half the distance.
The only reason why I ask is because, and this is just totally me as an aside of things clicking in my brain. Black dragons make their homes in swamps, and it's starting to look swampy.
So you've already passed the swamp, the Bane
Okay.
Swamp, which is the Mirror of Dead Men. This is more
Bog than swamp.
bog, swamp, ooze. Actually, more so. In fact, you see the actual keep is almost covered in ooze. You could see some of the bullywugs also covered in ooze, as if it's actually kind of almost enhancing them. It is about the evening time, so before you enter Thornhold, you are able to take a rest if you wish. And also make your plans. You look into Thornhold, and if you thought the amount of dragon people was a lot, you see plenty, you see just as many bullywugs and giant frogs, and more so potentially in stables within the courtyard. The Thornhold Keep itself looks pretty run down. It's broken in places. There's a couple holes in the walls that lead inside. The doors in the front are wide open. Maximus, you are aware that your contact is in hiding below the keep.
I remember you telling me that. I was looking through our Discord messages to
Yes.
find you telling me that.
Oh yeah. No, he's your contact, whoever they might be, is hiding below the keep. And so, you take your rest. What do you talk about this evening while you prepare your next part of this journey, your mission, while hearing the croaks of the frogs in the distance?
So we can't drive through.
Correct.
We can't fight our way through.
Probably not a good idea. And this one, Lord Maximus, you more so agree on. That without the Redeemer's help, this is not a fight worth having. You're more confident with the Redeemer, and you're confident against the cult because they're cultists. These are bullywugs and frogs.
It's my emotional support car.
Yes, yes, it is. Sorry.
Can we caulk the wagon?
What do you mean?
You ever play Oregon Trail?
Oh yeah. It's muddy as fuck. Like you are actually, you could tell that there might be some dry patches on like the edges of Thornhold that are more solid ground, but they're not wide enough for a car. So
either way, going in the Redeemer can't bring us the full way because we have to go under Thornhold.
there's that too.
We could if we don't. None of us have any good tunneling spells. I was we could dig our way in there, but
I don't think this ground looks like it would hold up very well for a tunnel.
fair point. How many bullywugs can we assume, ooze enhanced or not?
Let me see.
I don't like saying
11 billion.
525,000.
that.
600
see-
minutes.
At this current time, like you see a few different bullywugs and giant frogs that are just mulling about. You can tell in some of the windows of the keep that there are more inside. You see a stable in the back that could have quite a few more giant frogs to be unleashed. In terms of patrolling, you see about 10 bullywugs and 5 giant frogs.
Okay, so 30.
Go ahead.
I'm
And like I'll say half of them are patrolling. The other half are worshiping this pool of seething, putrid, olive-colored slime.
Worshipping.
Worshipping.
Well, if all you guys need is a distraction to get in, I could do the whole set myself on fire trick I did at the library and just have them chase me. Maybe get a few shots off on them as I do it, and then you guys can sneak in.
You did what?
Yeah,
Run that back. Run that back. You did.
I cast
Huh?
an illusion on myself that made me look like I was on fire, and I ran around screaming. Yeah, it didn't work, but that was just because they were all crazy. So
Nobody was paying attention. We got more of a distraction. When I made this one, he points up at Meek, slap a book out of a dude's hand.
yeah,
Who then cried?
He
Who
then
then-
cried.
yeah, he really
I
hurt
wasn't
his feelings.
going to bring up the crying.
I think Eden brings up the crying.
Yeah,
That would make sense.
yeah, Meek, real dick move, man. Also, just saying.
I know, man. Why? Why?
I just hope with leaving the Redeemer here it doesn't get towed.
Ah,
And that's it for tonight. Kidding.
So yeah, I run in through the open gate. I'm on fire. I'm screaming. I'm yelling. I'm getting their attention, and then I run out. They're distracted. You guys sneak in. Find your contact or whatever to help destroy these shroud stones.
If I were to go and check the shroud stones right now, would we notice any changes with them or anything under the assumption that the fourth shroud stone is maybe nearby?
No.
Okay.
That being said, make a perception check as you check on the shroud stones. Okay. Yeah, you don't really notice anything else.
Have I had a single good roll tonight?
No.
You almost saw me once.
Anything
If no-
else? No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if nobody else is going to do anything, I would like to try working with Goblin again.
Okay, go for it. All right. You continue to help Goblin learn how to be stealthier, and he's picking it up very well now. Goblin will now have advantage on stealth checks when nearby you.
So does that mean
That's
Goblin will
sweet.
start having his own stealth checks now?
Yes.
Will his stealth be based off of my stealth, or will it just be based off of the cat stats?
For now, it's going to be off of your stats.
Okay.
Because cats are cats. When it becomes a panther, then it's going to have its own, and it's going to have its own initiative.
Yeah, it's kind of catastrophic.
I can see there's a vein throbbing in Riku's head.
It's too late for this shit. Anywho,
Hey,
anything
no,
else y'all
no
want to
need to
talk?
be catty about it.
Anything else y'all want to talk about tonight before you plan on hopping into your plan the next day?
Wait, so the plan, we're going with my plan?
Or do you have other plans you want to suggest?
I thought we had a conversation about calculated risks and me being bad at math.
Well, what do we know about bullywugs? Are like, can they see
They
well at night?
um let me double check if they do, if they have dark vision. You are in their territory though. So you are at a disadvantage with them. Um just so you are aware. Um
I don't
they
see
do
dark
not
vision.
have any sort of dark vision, but
I love this picture of Bullywug on D&D Beyond, though.
all right. Yeah, they don't have any sort of dark vision or anything like that. But again, you are in their territory. You are in swamp. They have, even in the darkness, they have advantage on you.
What were you thinking, Ednis?
Well, I was thinking if we were to try to go through, we'd go through at night where it'd be harder to see us.
That is a very regal bullywug.
I am gonna metagame this a bit. I am gonna say you're gonna want to wait till the morning. Because you are about to enter a dungeon crawl.
But just to get to the entrance of the underneath of
Oh
the...
no, this goes beyond just this part, because then you have to navigate underneath it.
Okay.
Yeah, step 1, get in. Step 2, navigate beneath it once we're in.
I will tell
Step
you,
3,
you're in
murder?
for about a 2, potentially 3 session dungeon crawl.
All right.
Oh, wait, I know what step 3 is. Profit.
Not this time. What if we just make a mad dash? Just run in.
You gotta run in through difficult terrain.
God damn it.
Keep in mind, it's muddy and swampy.
How many people? Pretty much everybody can cast some form of magic, right?
Nope.
He's a fighter.
I
I
dislike
cut
this guy
things.
more and more.
I cut things good. I
So-
cut things good in
He casts
cargo
sword.
room.
Who, out of curiosity, can cast thaumaturgy?
Not it.
Just me.
Or
I think so.
does anybody have a spell that will freeze the ground?
Most of my spells are offense or defense based. They're not AoE.
What about Olivier?
I Ray of Frost doesn't freeze the ground. Unfortunately, no. I don't really have anything. Well, at least not yet. Maybe in a level or two, I'll have something.
You have Nero. You have minor illusion though, right?
I do, and that is a
Is it-
cantrip.
Does it make sound or is it just an image?
Let me remind myself. You create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration, which is 1 minute.
Oh, I have minor illusion too. We could probably double up on that and make it possibly
Yeah, you
louder.
can do a voice, a lion's roar, beating of drums, or make any other distinct noise.
So I have thaumaturgy,
Okay.
which is also I can make sounds too. What if we make it sound like somebody is running the opposite direction away from us while we go the other way?
Interesting.
And if we all do it together, that would sound like there'd be at least 3 people.
Man, for me, it's like I can cast it all day, every day.
Would
It's a cantrip, so
Yeah.
would it be better to have? Is the illusion one illusion for the visual, or can it just like because if you can make what looks like two conjoined people, then it would add to the have the visual and the audio instead of just 3 rounds of audio.
it's a sound or an image.
Right.
One or
So
the other.
if Nero casts it as an image, it makes an image of two people that conjoined by a single point that is indistinguishable but is a conjoined point. And then Olivier and Tate use their spells for the sound. It will add to the whole thing instead of it just being the sound.
The only downside is my range is only 30 feet.
Same.
Same. I can also, for those of you who are less stealthy, I can upcast my invisibility to use on at least 2 of you. I can use it on the less stealthy ones.
Looks at Nero and Maximus.
Well, Meek and Maximus probably,
Oh,
And
that's what I
Edmonds.
meant. I meant Meek.
and Ennis,
Edness has been shown to be
and
decent
Eden.
and Eden. Yeah, we're not really a stealthy bunch.
Yeah.
Speak
Raise
for
your
yourself.
hand if you are used to wearing or are made of metal. Oh yeah, how's Eden gonna deal with the mud and gears and
I don't know.
stuff
That will be something to ask him next time.
on Dragon Ball Z?
Okay, so we do some sort of combination of our minor illusion and thaumaturgy to get them thinking that people are running away. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that way it clears the way for us to actually go in.
That
Problem
could work.
though, if there are a few stragglers and we're stuck fighting them when the others return, we're stuck.
I mean, I still have that summon elemental scroll.
You've been holding on to for how many weeks now?
The beginning.
Yep.
Well, I also do have that
It
mirror.
was like second or
too.
third session.
Yep. That was the heist.
That's true. Yeah, the
I think
illusory double mirror.
Wait a minute. Riku.
Yeah?
What was the abilities of my mirror again?
Oh, your mirror. Let me double check.
Hey, while we're going through our obscure magic items, what about this one from long ago as well?
Right? What about this one? What about this one? What about this one? That you have completely forgotten about.
Okay.
Let's see.
What's up, Hades?
The looking glass. Your abilities on the looking glass. It has 3 charges. You can see invisibility. You can read all writing. You can ignore half and 3/4 color cover. You can cast augury. You can cast legend lore, and then you can also see into the past or future. Those are your abilities with the looking glass.
We can see into the future and see how we go. Like, decide on a path, look into the future, see how it goes. Unless it's like far future.
You get to determine the amount of time up to 1,000 years. And it just shows a possible outcome, and it doesn't take any circumstances that might change that outcome.
Oh, so it's looking for probable futures, not definitive futures.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it'll probably take the future that is most likely, but obviously you can change that depending. So whatever your plan is at that moment in time, you can see how it's going to go and then decide, well, maybe not that. But that takes all 3 charges
Oh, to look into the future?
to look into the future, and that's when the mirror can actually potentially lose its power if you roll bad.
Would it make sense for me to kind of like sneak around and see if I could find like a clear path like around them?
You could try. There's enough space. And with invisibility, I can also help you with that. I could go with you and just keep invisibility up on both of us.
I was going to say, you might want to take Olivier with you.
I mean, yeah, I'm good with that. If you guys want us to go take a look.
You got my vote.
Say it sounds like a good plan, at least for now.
Do y'all want to do it? Do you want to try it tonight even though visibility's fucked? Or do we want to wait till tomorrow morning?
I mean, I got 120 feet of dark vision.
Well, if I can hold on to like your cape or something to make sure I could see. Do goblins have dark vision?
I think yes.
Actually, they might. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yes, they do.
They do. Oh, they can see with 60 feet. So, well, yeah, I could definitely go with you. If you want to try it out tonight.
Yeah, I'm totally cool.
Cool. All right then.
And then I'll have Goblin come with us too, so he can practice his skills.
Sounds good.
And he gets the advantage on
Stealth
perception checks for smell.
Yep. Okay. So you begin to walk into the area. He casts upscaled invisibility on you, Tate, and himself, so that you two are hidden.
I have a random question about
Sure.
invisibility. Does it only block sight or does it block sound as well?
It does not block sound. So you'll still have to make a stealth check, but you have advantage on it.
And if we have disadvantage because of our armor, those just cancel each other out and it's just a straight roll?
Yep. So I will have Tate, you roll stealth And then if you roll poorly, again, you have advantage. I will roll for Olivier if you
Alright.
fail miserably.
Yeah, so basically, instead of him holding onto his cape, Tate is just going to like grab him by the hand
Okay.
and just like basically walk him like he's walking his kid to class.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, hell yeah. Easily you take you end up taking the western route first. Because you could tell that the ground is a little bit more solid for people to walk on. You begin walking. You could spot a couple different smaller buildings that look like stables and dens for the giant frogs and bullywugs. As you continue north, you actually see another stable further ahead that's attached to the hold. It seems like this is a larger stable for a larger creature. You don't know you can't really see what's inside it. But as you continue walking upward, you see a large hole in the side of the keep that seems to lead from your view that you have. Looks like a wall into a dining room. You see a bunch more doors, but the doors up here are shut. You don't know if they are able to be opened or not.
Is there, from what I can see, is there like a safe path to kind of like get around a little bit to kind of see if I can peek in that hole a little?
Yes, you would have to get close to that pool of slime. And there are a couple more bullywugs around, so you will need to make another stealth check. Oh, 100%. You're quiet as a mouse. You'll at this point you actually just pick up Olivier and just walk through casually. Yeah, you take a peek inside. It looks like an empty dining room with a couple of doors.
I'm assuming they're closed, probably.
They're both closed, yes.
Okay, and do I see like anything that looks like stairs or anything, or just the doors?
Just the doors.
Okay.
Make another perception check. But this time with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you can only see in shades of gray. I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you only you can't really make out anything really in this room, even with the shades of gray. It is very dark, given that this is inside now. You see a broken table. You see a couple dresser drawers, some broken chairs. You see one door that seems to probably go into like a kitchen. The other door is close enough to where the main entrance is, so you can assume that other door would go into like the entranceway, the foyer. So
Okay. So Tate kind of has a rough idea. He'll go ahead and start kind of backing out.
okay, make one more stealth check for me, please.
Yep.
Again with advantage. Yep. You make it past out of the main keep and back to your party. It's very late now.
I assume I'm still like carrying Olivier. Like I just didn't even think about putting him down.
He's asleep in your arms. He's tired. Well, actually, no, he's not asleep. He is trying his best to keep awake because he knows he has to keep concentration on invisibility. But he's slowly fading. Once the concentration is on, he's out.
I'm just piggybacking him.
Okay. But by the time you get out, he passes out and the invisibility goes away.
So I'll tell them about everything I saw, and then about the hole and how it looked like it led into a kitchen, maybe, and how if it leads into a kitchen, it might
It leads
lead to
into a
pantry.
dining room.
Oh, I thought you said a kitchen.
The far doorway looks like it might go into a kitchen. Like logically speaking of a place like this.
So I will tell them about the potential of a kitchen.
Yes.
And how a lot of kitchens have like underground pantries or like wine cellars and stuff like that, which could be a way to get underground. Potentially.
Potentially. Always potentially.
That is true.
Now, if you guys don't mind, y'all come up with a plan. We're going to go take a nap.
So, at that point, it is pretty late. You all are feeling pretty tired, and you'll have some time in the morning to discuss this too. So, I think it's about time that you all take your rest. You all regain anything else that you've had. And in the morning, we will pick it up next session. By the way, you are all level 7. So you can level up to level 7 for next session. But yeah, that will wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you all for joining us. We can go around and reintroduce you all to our party members where you can find them and see next time where we're going to go. So your question is going to be, what do you think you're going to find in this keep besides the way to this contact? So we will get started with Goose. Standard outro stuff.
Hey, everybody. I am Goose. I have been playing Tate, the tiefling rogue sorcerer warlock, who is... I don't know what I'm going to put the next level in yet. But I have so many options. You can find me here playing with these guys every other Thursday. You can mainly find me over in the Surge channel, which, if anybody is following that at all, we are actually doing another video release on this coming Saturday. So come watch it. I'll be in the chat hanging out. Check out our website, warptree.com. Buy a hat. They're cool. That's pretty much it. As far as what I think we're gonna find in there, I think we're gonna find a bag of holding.
Who knows? Given the fact that you ask that every time you get the chance to find a
I know.
place that potentially has magic items.
This might be the one.
This might be the one. You never know. You never know. All right. Next up, Natty.
Hi, Cage Natty here, playing Lord Maximus until Riku says that we're done with Lord Maximus. Find me here on Twitch under Cage Natty, and I have a feeling, and it's not going to be with the contact, but I have a feeling we're going to find the last Shroud Stone somewhere in the dungeon.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Next up, Slayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Worm Slayer, now playing Edness. And I think we'll find toads. And
Plenty of
bullywugs.
toads. Okay. All right.
And
Next
mine.
up.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Nick, you're up.
Everybody, I'm Nick. I played Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcery sorcerer. You can find me on most socials under Professor Hexagon. Mostly TikTok and Blue Sky at the moment. Those seem to be my two main ones, but I'm sort of everywhere. You can find me here every other Thursday, also here every other Monday, playing Origins of Orlea. And you can also find me every other Friday over on Kellen's channel, Celtic Wyvern King, where we play our Stargate campaign, where I play the Viking scientist, who's kind of a himbo, but he's really fun to play. As far as what I think we're going to find in this next one, maybe like a nice Merlot. You said there's a kitchen, possibly. Like the Nero's going to be on a wine hunt.
Okay. Very, very kind. Maybe we'll see. And finally, Kel.
Hey y'all, I am Cal, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, who played Meek, the Reborn Goliath, Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast. You can find me here every Monday for either Windrise or Aria, which will be this upcoming Monday, where I get to play with Slayer and Riku. Opposite Mondays, you can find me back here for Orlea Origins, where I get to play with Nick. And Lord help us in that game right now. Oh boy. Wednesday, though, you can also find me on my channel for my my Theros campaign, which is based on D&D 5e 2014, where right now my party is literally in hell. They are in the underworld. Because someone's ancestor played a dirty prank. Which made it fun. You can find me back here every other Thursday for Reign of Vecna. And as Nick mentioned, you can also find me every other Friday for my Stargate 5e campaign, where they are up against a Cull Warrior. Because I'm a sadistic motherfucker. Because I'm not joking. Nick's went like when I described the person that was in front of him. I think your eyes did almost pop out your head there, Nick, that day. And as for what Meek's going to do, he's just going to try and make sure, nothing too chaotic happens. He knows chaos is going to happen regardless, but he's just going to try and at least keep Tate and Nero on some of a leash.
What do you think you're going to find in there?
What we're going to find? Not our sanity.
No, we're not doing another lose your sanity episode. Trust me, it's not another one of those dungeons.
I know.
All right.
But yeah. Honestly, I think we're probably just going to find, like someone said, probably one of the stones.
Okay. Lots of people thinking you're just going to find the stones. Well,
you can't
I can
lose
tell
your
you
sanity if you never had it to begin with.
Yeah, fair. But at least I know there's a lot more you're going to find down there, and just you wait. Anywho, I'm Riku. I was your Dungeon Master tonight. You can find me on social media as Pup Riku or Puppy Riku. You can find me also here on Halfling Wizard Productions every other Saturday for Queers, where I play Kyler, the pirate Sentai person craziness that happens there. You can find me every other Monday for Windriders of Aria, where I play Captain Kedek. This next session is going to be pretty big, given that we're coming to the end of an arc. It should be fun. You can also now find me on the opposite Mondays on Orlea Origins. I have officially become actually a permanent party member there as well, so that will be a lot of fun. Nick wasn't there for this last episode, so he still needs to get introduced to my character. After my introduction to the party is them almost dying.
No, specifically me. I was the only one near death and literally on death saving throws.
Yeah, you almost died, but it could have also become a TPK if certain people.
Oh, it wasn't going to be a TPK, but it was going to become damn close.
Yes, it came damn close. So it's a fun time. I get to actually play a homebrewed class and race for that session, which is going to be a lot of fun. And it's actually based off of a race from Surge, believe it or not. So it's going to be really, really cool. I am playing basically a D&D version of a Pontori, which is going to be super, super fun. So make sure you tune in for that. And speaking of our homebrew, make sure you follow our Patreon, because on Patreon, you can get some of the homebrew items that we have created, such as these class and races or items. It's also the only place where you can watch the session 0 for Reign of Vecna. So if you want to see how this madness got started, sign up for our Patreon. You can also check out our Discord where you can interact with all of us. We also may be doing some promotions for spots on these shows for short shots, one shots, maybe some guest appearances like Natty is doing, and also potentially chances for you to run a game as well. So make sure you check out our Discord, join in on the fun there. Make sure you follow us on Twitch and on YouTube. We post all of our VODs on YouTube, so make sure you check that out for catching up to what we have done in the past. And on Twitch, obviously, to see all of our amazing shows, including the ones that we haven't mentioned here. Make sure you check out our merch. We have a plenty of merch that are based on a lot of different moments on the different shows. We also have special collections based around certain themes, so make sure you check out that. Finally, we want to remind you of our charity of the month, which is the U.S. Hurricane Relief Fund. We are getting into hurricane season, so we want to make sure that folks are prepared as possible for what is to come. And so any donations you can provide will be super, super helpful. Other than that, next session, they enter Thornhold and see what secrets they behold. For the party, I will send you a copy of the map. Obviously, certain things redacted, but copy of the map so you can see what the layout is, including the hole that Tate found. And you can start talking about your plans. Other than that, we will see you in a couple weeks for Reign of Vecna. Till then, roll well, and we'll see you next time.
He's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that, sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye, halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to speak.